down the street. A warm tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light will light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. A warm tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All these lights will light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. A warm tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light will light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. A warm tonight is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, the light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you. All this light, the light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street. Hold on tonight, it's leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for you.
Welcome back to Rollin Dirty, a mad, mad world. Previously on a mad, mad world, we ventured into the world beyond. Before we get started on the previously, how dirty are we feeling?
Pretty dirty.
I don't know. I'm feeling clean after last week. Too clean. Not a lot of blood.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, minimal bloodshed.
Yeah, minimal
was
blood. A lot of
unfortunate.
conversation. You know, just we all went to bed quite nicely, didn't we? Yeah. Sorry, Palmer. Sorry.
You've got blood
After
on
our
your hands, all of
derailing.
you.
No.
Ruining your plans.
DM's blood, metaphorically.
Sorry, Palmer.
Derailed a DM's plot line, let's say, but it's created a new one. We created a new version. You took Pete and Miles out of their realm back to yours and learned the true nature of your reality. Made an ally, gained a dimension mirror, allowing you to communicate, and the phone rings.
Wait,
I believe Alfred answered.
Oh yeah, forgot that's where it ended.
Winston. Winston.
Not Winston. You've done very well, Alfred. Much better than last time. I trust that Pete and Miles are on their way back to where they should be. They always were reliable to a point. It's interesting to me how you were able to coax them back to your house, Alfred. With friends. And at this point, Alfred, you hear it from the telephone, and the rest of you hear it in your kind of voice in your head. I know the answers you received provoked more questions. All you need to do now is know that you're on a path that is new. You're in the maze. For most, they see the walls that let them in. That is what we call life. But you now are aware of the labyrinth in which you find yourselves. A labyrinth that only you can solve. Be sure of foot and mind. Trust your inhibitions and follow your instincts. And know now there is no going back.
During this, I'm like getting changed really quickly. I'm like, okay. Just like,
There will be others along your way that can help you, but be careful who you trust. And if you get your chance, seize it. Find the center of the maze. Find it. And if you do, it will set you free.
will I find you,
As he hangs up,
bastard?
the post arrives. It's morning.
I throw the phone at the wall. Is it just me at the house, or did the rest of you stay?
The rest of you stayed, I believe.
Well, I don't know about
Yes.
Tony, but
I didn't stay.
Tony
I
never
went home.
stays. Piece of shit. Saving face. Okay, yeah. I call down for Winston. Winston.
Winston does not appear.
I gotta get my own damn post. And then just, yeah, go get my own post.
Sorry, to be clear, we all heard that voice. As the phone conversation was happening, we all heard that, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know they've heard it though, right? I'm assuming it's just been. Oh, but he said Alfred, didn't he? So then he was.
Also, I need to be a right bumhole. So I use sticky notes to keep notes on, but I've like lost. I don't know why it's not saved. I've lost the notes, the list of the places
I've got
we
it.
could
I've
go.
got it. I've got it.
Chrysler Building. You got a list on that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got that list. The Chrysler, Times Square, Bergdorf, Menagerie. Got all that. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll go get the post.
Cool. In that
Great.
case, I'm waking up and I'm downstairs. I'm just looking for something to drink. I'm looking for a good start to the morning.
A lot of alcohol.
You've got 3 letters waiting for you.
All addressed to me.
You want to open them?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. You go through
What
your
do I
post. Roll a Constitution saving throw. The first letter is a letter of. It's like a property. Looks like a kind of property thing. It's addressed to Winston, care of Alfred Sin. So it's something that Winston is doing for you. You realize that part of the Gophers hangout, it's called the Ark, that you are mid-acquisition, that it's being passed over to you.
Okay.
The second letter is a bill statement of cigars for a hefty amount, an eye-watering amount.
Okay.
It's kind of a subscription to cigars. And the third is not a letter, it's a flyer. It's a flyer with kind of ornate bordering, and it says J.D. Sydney's Marvelous Circus. Wonders spectacular, fire-breathing, fiendish labyrinth, acrobats from the east, and marvelous more for one night only.
Okay. That's piqued my interest a little bit. I just want to get all the boys together. First, can I assume Tony would have arranged to come back in the morning, even though there's a lovely guest bedroom. Otherwise, yeah, I feel like I also tried to do my best to make them a breakfast, even though I probably rarely ever use the kitchen, to try and like whip up like pancakes or something.
Give me a survival check just for the success of pancakes.
Okay.
Or he burns his
I'll
hands off
happily
on
take the
it.
disadvantage. Oh, an 11. I'll take an 11.
They look like pancakes. Whether they taste like pancakes is another thing.
Boys, here you go. Pancakes on the table. Yeah, dig in.
Hey, did
Oh,
anybody else?
pancakes.
I know we've gone through a lot of crazy shit recently, but did anybody have a voice in their head this morning?
Oh,
Yeah.
what kind of voice? Do your best impression.
He sounded like a
He had a
shit
weird
Englishman.
accent. He was like, "Oh, you done real well this time, Stanley."
Sounds like
someone like that.
a-
He said something about a labyrinth and a maze in my life and
Kinda sound like a
figuring
kung
out
fu
the maze of
master.
my life.
Yeah.
Um,
He said
Sounds
we gotta
like
find
you
the
when you're drunk,
center of the
Alfie.
maze.
okay,
Sorry,
well,
what was that?
I thought that was the same phone call I was having. Maybe you guys all patched in or something through your. I don't know. Were you all on the? Were you listening into my calls?
No, I was brushing my teeth. My teeth.
No.
Alright.
Brushing my teeth. I don't know how I'd say that.
Teeth. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then we're all caught up on that, that whole labyrinth business. And then I'm like, well, I got a big scoop. And then I slam the flyer on the table. Look at this. I've already circled labyrinth a bunch of times. Huh? Who's the detective
I mean-
now, Stanley?
Well, technically it's still me, but I haven't been to work in like a week, so maybe not me. I don't know.
That's a good point.
Okay, what do you think you meant, by the way, about Pete and Miles?
Well, this is what I was going to chat to you about beforehand. I feel like it's better for us if Pete and Miles don't know whoever this mysterious man is on the case, or else they might act skittish and try and make a break for it. We need them acting like they're
Yeah.
still on the inside for us. You know what I'm saying?
The less they know, the better.
Did any of you recognize this man's voice? He sounded British. Alfie, I wasn't sure if he was.
Oh,
a
so
relative
I
or-
know, everyone that's British. You
Yeah,
racist
yeah.
piece.
Yeah,
Of,
that's how it
yeah,
works.
okay, I did know him. No, I didn't. No, I didn't recognize the voice. It didn't. Well, can I do a roll? Do I? Have I heard a similar voice before in the past, or?
Is this going to be one of those?
Give me a history check with disadvantage.
Okay. Well, I'm proficient, so. Okay, well, the first one was an 8, and the second one's a 12. So, no, I've never heard the voice before. But by the sounds of it, he sounded curious. He sounded like he was intrigued by what we're doing, and by the sounds of it, this is the first time we've gone down this particular path.
Maybe it was Max.
The story. Oh, the narrative person. Okay.
Yeah.
So those
I like your thinking there, Tony.
yeah, I pull out
See?
a board.
Now I'm the detective.
I pull out a board, a detective's board with pin-ups. Perfect. Okay, I've got one bit of paper that just says Max in the middle. Okay, Max.
As you
And
As
then
you
let's
pull it
next to
out,
Max,
the-
let's put center. We need to find the center of the labyrinth, the center of the maze.
Yeah, and Max is in the center of the maze. Okay, perfect. And there's
as
a
you pull it out, the rest of you see PC Butcher board that he quickly turns round, and it's like all of the different markings of PC Butcher, And he quickly like gets rid of that and
Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, there's just a little side project
Alfred,
I'm
what
working.
were you doing?
Huh?
You know what? I don't want to know.
No,
I don't want
You
to know.
got some like weird like
I'm not
thing
gonna
with
ask.
Butcher?
No, it's
Can I-
just
can I
it's a little
make a-
project. I'm gonna destroy him. Huh?
Can I
Let's
make
move on.
Can I make a history check to just see how much of the conversation I remember, and then just get some reminders about what they said about? I'm trying to remember specifically what did they say about me and like how well I'm doing, or about the path and then the labyrinth. I just want to remember.
a history check with disadvantage.
Okay,
Oh, rip.
Richard.
I'm gonna go on the YouTube.
Meta. Oh!
Is it that one?
Oh,
I remember
God.
nothing. I remember nothing.
No.
Tom, roll it again, just in case you get
No.
another nat one. I'm curious.
God damn it.
Oh,
It's
no.
fine. I get it out of the way early. That's what I say. I don't remember anything. Fine. Yeah, but Tony and Alfred, I think that's smart to not let Pete and Miles know that we've spoken to maybe Max.
Because those guys were a bit fucking weird. I
Yeah.
still don't trust them.
Yeah, at least we have something over them now. You know, by the sounds of it, maybe their boss, you know, is... and maybe he's also assuming we wouldn't let them know. Maybe, you know, it felt like if he just talked to you guys in your head, but he started the conversation by calling me, maybe he's just thinking, like, you know, this would be something that I would love. So I think the next plan of action is, what do I contact them about? Do I contact them about where to visit?
So I think we got a couple of options. So we can go to the circus and investigate that. But then we got the map that we got from them.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, I'm thinking, what do I want to know from them? I want to know where's potentially dangerous for us. So like, where can we go? Where can we travel to where we may not be noticed? Or, yeah, I want to know like where would they suggest we go, and how do we avoid detection? And then secondly, where can we find answers? And let's not mention the labyrinth.
Yeah,
thing.
leave the labyrinth, right?
Yeah. So I think, what do we know? Well, yeah, where's dangerous? How do we get around safely? And then sorry,
Oh, go.
everyone else can have a go. The third thing I think is there anything that we need to watch out for when we're dealing with the fates? So is there any way that they can, you know, like
maybe things like how we can react if we see them, you know, like, because remember he tried putting us to sleep, like, if we pretend, does that work for us, you know, things like that.
Yeah, they got any tricks up their sleeve, because I don't know how. Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay,
So that's what I want to ask him. Anybody else?
boys?
Anything?
Not much then.
Well,
I thought we only had a few minutes.
I got 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 minutes total or 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a timer on,
Time.
and just to make sure we're loyal to the time. See if this mirror is faulty or not.
How does the mirror work anyway? What do you got to say? Like,
I don't
you know,
know.
mirror on the wall kind of thing?
Wow, you should
Probably
write that
some of
down.
that,
You should write that down. We could
electricity,
use that
is
for
that
a
what
film,
they-
maybe.
That's a great idea.
maybe
the
just
fire
take-
that you got, the fire that we got this morning, that was the circus, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the bit of the labyrinth
Yeah.
on there. It's on the board.
Yeah, that's on board. Do we think this is just these fates? Do we think that it's by fate that we were delivered this flyer this morning?
Yeah,
Do you think that
I don't
something in-
know. Based on this is why I think maybe it potential route with the whole Max thing, that, you know, if he's saying that he's the creator of the narrative, then something like this being written in is definitely up their alley, and this person is obviously powerful from one side because they know about Miles and Pete already, but they're not acting on it. But maybe we'll find out when we call the mirror. Maybe he might react a bit skittish when he speaks to me.
It could be a red herring. It could just be a circus and a coinky thing.
Yeah, but who doesn't love a circus?
I love the circus.
Also, boys, before I get on the old mirror, I wouldn't mind. You know, we need numbers, right? You know, we need to become a little bit stronger. we need to find Winston because he hasn't come back this morning. He was supposed to be finding my friend Charlie, and Charlie's, he's a skilled fighter himself, so he'd be helpful in the fight, and I trust him with my life.
Okay, maybe maybe that's something you can ask Miles. Do they know where Charlie
Yeah.
is?
See if they can
I
find
mean-
them for us.
Miles is
that's
going to
right.
be getting a lot of questions.
Yeah, okay, all right, fine. I'll just focus on
I
where we
feel
should
like
visit, where we
the less
shouldn't
we
visit.
ask him, the more likely he is to stay on our side.
I'll just ask the group, when did you release them?
That's
Like
it
time-wise.
was-
Last night,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we visited the
Before we
place
all went
in the
to bed.
morning, right? And then you're saying time goes faster whilst we're in that place. So it would have been the evening, and then we just did our long rest. So I'm assuming
so
like
morning after.
6 to 8
Yeah.
Cool.
hours. We haven't seen them.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Miles. I start tapping on the mirror.
You see your own reflection,
Perfect. Mirror.
and then as you say Miles, like a mist appears around you, and you see Miles in the mirror.
Miles, great to see you. Have a good sleep.
Yeah. Anything I can help with?
Yeah,
Why are you using this right away?
Yeah, I've got to get on. I've got to get on. All right, now, stop asking me silly questions. All right, first thing. All right, out of the map you made, the list you gave me, is there places we should stay away from? Out of the these particular areas, doors that we shouldn't go through in certain buildings.
Not especially, but I would also be wary of your own routines. Have you been?
Yeah. I
No.
ate some
Has-
waffles.
has
Yeah,
Stan-
yep, fine.
No. In terms of locations, has Stanley, for example, been back to his place of work?
He's been there. He's been there. All right, next. Okay, so but out of these areas, is there anywhere in particular we can go that you think will, yield us the best route of finding out more information? Just a name. Come on, which one?
Please be the
I don't
menagerie.
really.
That
What
place
are
sounds
you looking
dope.
for?
You know what I'm looking for? Information. Where should we visit?
Well, in terms of the newest development, it'd be the Chrysler Building.
So there's a lot of activity happening there. What about like? Do you
I've heard
guys have like a fucking library of like information? And which place will get us there closest?
New York the Central Library in New York. Yeah.
What? And that will get us to your planes of existence information place. Is that what you're saying?
No. Sorry, I
I've
thought
got
you
gra-
just
I've
meant
got grandson.
information.
Are you think I'm asking you where the library is in New York? I'm gonna kill you, Miles. Okay, all right, let's move on. It's just just a friend thing. Okay, no, where's your information bank? Where can we go to visit?
I told you before I left. I don't think that's wise.
Okay, okay, well, let's move on. If we bump into a fate, so one of you guys, right?
You won't.
No, listen, right? If we do, how should we react? Is there like a particular way, or do they have any weaknesses to help us combat them? Or do we just spill that we know you?
That would be the more aggressive route.
Yeah,
I
100%.
think.
Look at me. Look at me. Yeah? Okay.
I would advise thinking about your childhood. That state will get you.
Oh, so if the fates appear, I think about my childhood, what, to go into some sort of stasis?
It will appear as if you're in your stasis mode.
Okay, love it. Perfect. What was the other things?
Ask him if they've got anything that's too dangerous, or that any ways they can. I
Yeah,
don't know,
Alfred, I'm gonna have to go. I'm
No,
gonna have to go.
I need you. 1 second. Okay. Oh, can you do me a favor? I assume you have the ability to do so. Can you tell me where Charlie and Winston are?
You see your own reflection in the mirror. He's cut the cord.
Son of a
What a
But you got you got the impression that he didn't do it maliciously, but he was either in a
Okay,
room
fine,
where
he
someone
needs to cut
came
off.
in, or that
Yeah, boys.
yeah.
Okay, someone tapped him on the shoulder. He had to go, but we've still got some time on the mirror. We can call him back. By the sounds of it, he wasn't being super helpful. He was saying the newest development right now, obviously, is the Chrysler Building, which makes sense. So maybe that will give us, a direct line, or maybe we can find out a bit more there. But to be honest, he didn't really give me fucking anything.
I've heard of this building. It's meant to be the most impressive thing that we've ever seen in New York. It's meant to be beautiful. It's meant to be a real symbol of what it means to be a New Yorker.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe that's the best shout for the day, but
Alfred, where did when was the last time you saw Winston? Where did you
when
send
we
him?
left, so oh, Pam, can you remind me where that meat was?
Mauler's factory.
Mauler's factory.
You mean the note that you got?
Yeah, good point, Stanley. I sent him to the Mauler's factory that same morning that we went into wherever we went to. So maybe we could pop by there. I check my watch. What time does the carnival circus begin? And what time is it now?
In terms of the time, it says one night only on the flyer.
As in so it's tonight. Okay, but there's
Yeah.
no time it starts. It says
No,
fine.
it says entry from 5 p.m.
Okay, so and what time is it now?
About 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Well. Yeah, we've got 7
Well,
hours.
so I'm just thinking, me and Archie should probably go to the station at some point and
Oh, good shout.
I don't know, explain. What
Oh,
we've
yeah,
been
sorry.
doing.
He did say that on the mirror. He said we should try and keep up appearances. Apologies, Stanley. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, so maybe it would be a good idea to, show some face and go do that. Maybe we split up a little bit.
We'll hit up the station. We'll come up with some kind of alibi, Archie, on the way there. Maybe we could do that now and then meet you at the factory at
That's perfect.
lunchtime, maybe.
Yeah, Tony, should you maybe go by the casino and I'll come with you, and then we can meet at Mauler's. Should we say meet at Mauler's at 1?
Yeah, I think that works.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. Hands in. Tony, put your hand in.
No, I'm not fucking.
Tony, put your hand in, man.
Fucking no way.
Do it.
It's what the baseball teams do.
You see Ralph on your
shit.
shoulder put a paw out.
Yeah, see?
Ah, fucking hell, Ralph.
Dirty old gazers on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dirty
old
old-
gazers. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
That's a
What's
cool.
Shut up, Ralph. You're supposed to be
Stanley,
on my
what's
side.
going to be? What you going to say, Stanley? What are you going to tell the chief?
So I think we say that. Shit, what do we say? I say we've been staking out some of the
Gophers.
some of the gophers
So
after
even
all.
watching us, that makes sense. So if there's any crossover of oh, you've been being seen with this person, just say you've been tailing us and that shit,
Or we can say we got
Probably
some
the new leader.
information of a takeover of a new exchange, a power exchange.
Oh, take
That might be
this.
something.
Yeah.
I hand him the letter that's for Winston about the changeover for the thing, he's gained some information. So I give him that
Nice.
letter.
You know, Alfred, I had my doubts about you. I didn't always think you was the smartest cookie, but that's some quick thinking there.
Pretty
All
big
right,
deal.
look, we'll run down to the station. We'll go speak to the top brass, and and then we'll meet you at the factory later on.
Perfect. All right. See you guys there. All right.
All right.
I'll let those guys go first. I'm gonna eat my food.
Cool. So you arrive. Hang on. You arrive at your precinct. As you walk in, there's a hustle and bustle normally, and people kind of giving both of you kind of odd looks. You walk down the corridor. Where is your focus? Where are you aiming for?
So I'm acting totally natural. I'm like, oh hey Joe, how's it going? Finger guns, hey, at the people I know, and
Cool.
I'm gonna go. Do you know? I'm not gonna go and see the boss. I'm just gonna go sit at my desk. I'm gonna make sure Archie's got a chair, and we're gonna like
Right.
sit down and just start like talking about the case.
I pull out,
Cool.
I
So
pull out like a detective style notepad, and I've got like scribbles on it. You know,
Awesome. Just before you arrive at your office, you give me an investigation or a perception check.
Stanley.
Both of you.
An 8 for me.
Oh, I've not got my character sheet up. Come on, Archibald, get it together. Inception, you say?
Perception
It's,
or investigation?
perception or investigation. Yeah.
Okay, perception.
Ooh.
21.
Only you see this, and you can share it if you want, but you see Stanley's pigeonhole, which is full to the rafters of correspondence, of emails, of caseloads. It's overflowing. So much so that they've had to use the other pigeonhole below it for added files. You go to open your office door. The door opens, and sat in your chair is Butcher.
Butcher, my old mate. How's it going? What are you doing here?
What you doing in my office?
Wait, your office? Wait, this is my office.
Stanley, you've been gone for 2 days, AWOL.
Yeah.
We didn't know if you were coming back.
What, you didn't know if I was coming back after 2 days? What, you just moved in?
We went to your house. We went to. It's not me. Talk to Layman, and you see on his shoulder, he's now Sergeant Butcher.
Congratulations on the promotion, pal. I hope it's working out for you. Hey, how'd that thing work out with you at Joe's?
We got it. We got it sorted.
You got all squared away, did you? Good for you. Good for you. All right. Well, look. You know, no hard feelings. I'll go talk to Layman. Where is he anyway?
He's in his office.
Excellent. Nice work. I'm glad you're keeping the place tidy too. Cool.
Gonna ruin his
Hey,
fucking
PC
life.
Grimes. Shut the door on your way out, and he gets back to work.
I've delivered Stanley. Like Stanley, I got the. You're a popular guy. You got a lot of love letters, Stanley.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm a-
Yes. Well, you know, I'm a good detective. I'll leave the door open, by the way, on my way out.
He called you PC. He called you PC. Son of a bitch.
You want
Yeah.
me to
Okay.
sift through these and see if there's anything important.
What's that? Sorry.
You want me to sift through these and see if there's anything important?
No, I think. Well, yeah. Fuck it. Go on. Let's do that. I'll go see Layman. And
So I sit down, I start ripping open all the mail he's got, looking for anything that might not be from perhaps this world, maybe, or
Cool. So
anything that looks
on a
unusual.
great. On a 21, I'll carry your investigation forward. You read the paper trail of the account of the fight at the Cotton Club. the brawl, the kind of brawl that ensued, and accommodations made for um for Grimes. It's like you read that he basically saved lives. He should be put up for a medal. You then see forwarded from his home address to here, kind of a few letters that kind of might have bounced or might have not been picked up or misdelivered. Then you see details on the Gophers. Only Madden deceased, Crawler deceased. And you get all of these infos of this information you already know happens, but it's a kind of show that this has been the case. Like, and you also on a 21 you also get an account of, you read the account specifically of the Cotton Club. It has redacted information. This has been altered, and you get the sense that someone was tailing Grimes and knows who he was with when he left the Cotton Club. It said it goes details you leaving the Cotton Club to Alfred Sinn's house, but it says 5 accomplices, a group of 5. So it's one more than it should be.
Okay. So I'm doing all I'm reading through all this. So I assume
You read through it, yeah.
as Stanley's now with Lehman.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll convey that information. I'm doing this investigation, and I'll relay that to Stanley when he's concluded.
Decided to show up to work, did you, Grimes?
Hey, Layman, how's it going? How's the wife?
Wife is good. Wife is good.
Glad to hear it. Lovely lady.
Weird week. Monday had you down for a medal. Today,
Well, it's
didn't
about time.
know if you were
someone
even gonna
recognized my
come in.
good work. What was that, sorry?
Didn't even know if you were gonna show up to work. Didn't know where you were. You think you do one good thing and then you get some time off? At least you could have done is file for time off.
Wait. One good thing? I've been doing good things in this department for years, Layman. I don't know what you're talking about. And and also, I ain't taking no time off. Just because I'm not in the office don't mean I'm not working.
Okay, where you been?
Where have I been? Well, did you hear about the Gophers? Oni Madden, Crawler, all those guys?
I heard. The
Yeah,
medal's
I mean,
in my desk.
that's a pretty destabilizing situation, isn't it? And obviously, you know I was there and had something to do with it. I'm not going to endanger my colleagues by showing up to the office. So I've been laying low, assessing the situation, trying to learn what I can.
Laying low.
Yeah, me and Archie together.
You in that house. Where you been laying low, Stanley?
Here and there. I've been making connections. You know how these Gophers work. You know, we don't want to help them out too much, but you can't keep them at arm's length because otherwise, then you don't know nothing. It's bad for the city.
I see. Roll persuasion with advantage.
Thank God. Thank God.
21.
Oh.
How much? 21.
21, yeah. Wait, I feel like you got something to say to me, Layman.
I do. The first thing is you're not gonna be PC anymore. Um, I'd like to say it has been an honor to serve with you, Captain Grimes.
Captain Grimes. I like the sound of that.
And he reaches into his desk and pulls out a little gold medal and attaches it to your chest. My apologies.
Hey, no harm, no foul. It's all right.
Captain comes with its responsibilities, but you're more than equipped to deal with it. You will obviously keep your same team. Sergeant Butcher
Fire him.
will be your right hand man if you so choose. And you can forget the pigeonhole, which you might have seen on the way in.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
all right.
delegate.
Yeah, no problem. Good to know about my office.
Well, you on the same office, or you on the captain's office? Because that's much better next to me.
You know, good point. I'll take the captain's office. But what about PC Baker? What's he up to these days?
He's around. He's an honest police officer.
Yeah, okay. I may make some changes in the old leadership situation in the squad, just based on my experience. But tell you what, that's none of your problem. Leave that to me. I just thought I'd let you know. You might want to. This might be something you can run up the flagpole. Might be some useful information. And I take out the letter from addressed to Alfred. One of my CIs. He intercepted this letter from addressed to Alfred. You remember Alfred Sin of the Gophers?
Alfred Sin, how could I forget? Notorious Alfred Sin.
Yeah, notorious. Well, Alfred Sin these days, he's actually more friendly to our Oni was what do I want to say? He was a volatile guy. Alfred's actually a bit more. I think it might be a good thing, is what I'm trying to say, Alfred. It looks like, based on this, that he's maybe heading to the top of the food chain. I've known Alfred a long time. Look, I think I wouldn't trust him with my mother, but I mean, he's not the same as Oni. So I think anyway, it looks like he's going
He
to the
slaps you
top.
on the back and goes, "Who would? That woman could tackle
You.
a horse. Am I right?"
Yeah, exactly. You layman. Oh gosh. Well, anyway, I think that's what's happening. And you know, obviously, if he puts a foot wrong, if he messes up, I'll book him. But I think for now, I think we may have maybe a better relationship with the Gophers than we've had in a while. So yeah, I'm pleased. And Archie, he's doing great. He's taking it like a duck to water. Excellent. Great cop.
Old dogs and new tricks, eh? Old dogs and new tricks. Maybe they
Ooh,
can learn. So this note says Mauler Factory. There's been heavy activity over there, but we've not been able to get over there. The other precincts have really called it out of bounds. Really, it's not even safe enough for them to go.
what kind of activity we talking?
Violence. Police kind of have it cordoned off, but Captain Grimes, if you're gonna go over there, you need a hell of a force with you.
Wait, so what are you saying? You say there's people in who's in there?
Well, we don't really know, but we had a couple of leads followed a couple of gophers. They've got it pretty secured, you know. We've it's a
Yeah.
you know what happened at George's Autos? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think 10 times.
the Dusters, that night that it all went down.
We lost 10 times as many men.
Fuck. Sorry, excuse my French, sir, but that's
Well, we didn't. The other precinct did. You need a lot of men going in there, and you need to be. It's not one to take lightly.
Hey, I'm not I mean, I'll check with Alfred. I'll see if he can shed any light on it, but I don't know. I don't think Alfred's behind that. So any ideas who's running the show there?
Well, you have to look at the news. Really, it's so the factories are by the stockyards, big meat packing plants. You know, big,
Yeah.
biggest of the in the country, really. So they've got all kinds of, you know what a meat packing plant is. You know, little cows come in, cans of meat go out.
Yeah, sadly, I do know.
It was in the news. It's all shut down. It's like big hoo-ha. Many dead.
Many dead.
Basically, the whole meat business is ground to a halt. Really, it's can't find the
Hey,
workers
nice
now.
pun, sir. Nice one. See what you did there. But don't joke about it. It's fucked up. Poor cows. Anyway, okay, all right. I'll see what I can find out. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate it, and thank you for the medal. Honestly, sir, it means a lot. I'm here to serve my community, but it's nice to know I got the backing of my boss too. So thank you. I appreciate it. Give my best to Delilah, please.
Okay, thank you very much. And if you don't mind, do you want to put in your recommendations for your right-hand man? It didn't seem like Butcher was your first choice.
No, I mean, ever since that incident at Joe's, I know we kind of cleared that up, but it was, I don't know, it's not just not very becoming of an officer of this department, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Leave it with me.
All right. Thank you, sir. Oh, one more thing. Fuck, what was that one more thing? Oh shit. Yeah. I think with all the volatility at the moment, I'd really appreciate it if I think Archie and I have done some really good work the past few days. I'd appreciate it if I don't know if if we can maybe have the flexibility. I know I got leadership responsibilities now, but I really think Baker's ready for that step up too. I'd appreciate it if we could have some discretion to work in the way that we see fit to I guess make sure that we're on top of this kind of volatile time until everything settles down again and we know who's who and what's what. So, if I need to go stake a guy out or meet an informant, I'd appreciate that. Your trust, I suppose.
Captain Grimes, I trust you implicitly. It's
Okay.
obviously your instincts is one that we can rely on, even if
Okay.
you're not
Thank
here.
you, sir, and, apologies. I know I was gone for a minute there, but won't happen again. You're the best, Layman. Thanks.
All right, Grimes. And he gets back to work, and you leave. You meet back up with House, who's reading through your notes.
Hey,
Oh,
Archie, do you
that
ever
was
get?
a close call for a second there. Whew! That
Hey,
was my best detective work I've done in a long time. But I think we're in the clear. Look at this. Give me a medal.
Whoa, you got a medal? Where's mine?
Yeah, I want you to know that as far as I'm concerned, this is yours too. So good work, Archie.
Hey, you too. Well deserved. I'll give him a pat on the back. So we are in the clear then, right? We're ready to crack on, and you got things covered here.
That's right. I do got things covered here. So let me give you just a quick lowdown on what's going on. So I'm Captain Grimes now. Thank you. I'm impressed too. Yes, Captain Grimes now. Fuck PC Butcher, that smug prick. He's gonna get what's coming to him. Never liked that guy. No, I'm joking. He's not that bad, but I don't know. That shit with the office really pissed me off. Anyway, yeah. So I'm captain of the precinct now, but whilst we still got this situation where we don't know what's happening with the Gophers and the Dusters and all that kind of thing, me and yous, we got freedom to come and go as we please, to do what we need to do to to make sure that the city is safe and that we're on top. So I think we're all good. You got this shit out of my pigeonhole. The captain said not to worry too much. Well, no, not the captain. Whatever he is now. Layman said don't worry too much about the stuff in the pigeonhole. But I don't know, anything interesting?
Well, Stanley, do you ever get the impression that you have you ever had the feeling that you might be followed or that someone's watching you?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. No, I don't think so. I mean, look, I'm a cop. I deal with some dangerous people, so sometimes when I'm I'm getting in the thick of it, I think I don't know, but no, I don't think so. I think I'm okay.
And I proceed to show him and go through what I found, and it's obvious that we've been followed and we've been watched. I'm like, you see what I'm saying? It looks like someone's been following us from these reports. There's a fifth guy, and I don't think they're counting Tony's cat in there.
Okay, shit, God.
I think do you know how to lose?
Layman saw me leave with Alfred. Fuck, I'm good. Who's this? The report. Does it say like who wrote it or who it's from?
Let's have a look. Does it say who wrote it or who it's from? It does not say who wrote it. It's from not. I couldn't see an author. It's
Does it not say? Is it redacted?
It's not redacted. It's more like a scout report. So it's coming from. It's a list of numbers. It's not.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just coming through the channels.
We need to make sure that we're careful that we're looking out for tails. Yeah. Do you know how to shake a tail before, Stanley?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't mean Tony's cat.
Nice. I think we're. Don't joke about animal cruelty, man. Sorry. It's a personal thing of mine. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the report, does it look like substantially different from anything else on the desk? Like, is there a different typeface? Is it like different paper? Like, is it clearly a police document? I guess is what I'm asking.
It is a police document, yeah.
Okay.
I guess the CIs that you lied about were actually in the field, and this is their report.
Okay. Right. Interesting. So, I wonder who it was. Could have been anybody at the fight night, though. The place was packed. Okay,
Yeah,
I guess.
I'm just saying, I think we need to be careful. We need to be careful who's watching us and who's watching our moves. We might not be the only people in on this, and it got me thinking. We've had this interaction with Miles and Pete, and I don't know. Do you think there might be others that are aware of these other dimensions and these fates? And I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not the only players in this game. Is what I'm trying to say here.
Well, what I don't know is, I mean, this could be the fates messing with us. They could have planted this here, so fuck, it's hard to know.
I just don't
Shit,
trust
I don't know
anymore.
as well. The other thing, the captain or the fuck, I don't know, yeah, what are you even called? The commissioner.
Commissioner.
Layman is the commissioner. Yeah, that is
Commissioner.
his.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing the commissioner said is that things are fucking popping off at the Mahler factory. It's real dangerous over there.
Wait, you're saying we could have just sent Alfred and Tony to a fucking death sentence?
Well, they're going somewhere first, right? Where are they going first again? No?
No, we said we're meeting there.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, I think we need to get there first. Okay.
Do you think are we gonna need backup? Do you want to bring on any of your boys, or do you think that will be better?
I don't trust none of them, especially not Butcher.
Problem with Butcher?
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, he just High and mighty asshole. He really thought he had me. Nobody gets Grimes. Okay. Get your coat. No, I think we'll. I think we maybe just need to stop Alfred and Tony. We'll get there early, and we'll see if we can spot him coming, and we'll warn him, and we won't go near. Maybe we'll just stake the place out for a bit. Give me 1 sec before we go, all right? And I go and knock on Butcher's desk, Butcher's door. Poke my head around the corner.
Oh yeah. Come back for this, was it? And he chucks you like the baseball cap that and you can see that it's been on the floor and like crusted. It's like,
I'll catch it. I go, yeah, thanks, Butcher. If you need me, you'll find me in the captain's office. If I'm not there, then just I don't know, leave a note in my pigeonhole, all right?
captain, what? Why would you be captain?
Oh, just this medal here for the stellar police work I've done.
He's pouring a coffee and he still pours the coffee and it's like over he like gets mesmerized by that thing. So
Hey, if you want to come, couple of nights time, I'm gonna go to Joe's to celebrate. No, never mind. Don't bother. It's okay. Anyway, see you soon, Butcher. Gotta go.
you leave kind of jaw on the floor 2 minutes before Sergeant Butcher has just like thrown a cap at
I couldn't be
Ugh.
happier. I couldn't be happier, honestly.
Before we move on, and we'll have it. Obviously, me and Stan will head down to meet them at the warehouse because that'll make sense
Yeah.
for the midday for the meeting.
Yeah.
We did
now.
we did tell you guys that we're going to the casino first.
Oh
You
yeah.
did.
That was the point, yeah.
After you leave the casino, we will do a flat luck check of who arrives first, dice on dice.
But we did say a time though, right? We did say a time.
1 o'clock.
You did say a time, but if for example, if these guys want to
Traffic,
get there
things like that.
before you,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, fine, yeah.
um,
I was just going to say,
cool.
the report has affected Archie, like the fact that there was 5 people there, that it's clear he's being watched. I mean, he's abused a substance anyway. The whole thing's has freaked him out a little bit. So he's in a heightened sense of paranoia now. So he's a little bit more twitchy. He's checking over. So in the office, well, he was just kind of seeing who's watching him. Does he notice anyone kind of watching his and Stanley's interaction? Is anyone
give
like
me perception. Give me perception with advantage.
at 14?
Ooh.
Oh, another miss in that one.
You on a 14 you get the sense of you understand that that when you walked in it was weird. There was a weird energy and that it was like almost coming back from the dead, almost like people had kind of written him off in terms of like this big violent thing has happened, no body's been found. He did save it, but he's gone missing otherwise. On a 14, you see you don't see anyone watching you, but what you do see is a bulletin that says killed in action. It was yesterday, and it's almost an entire precinct.
Killed in action. Shit. Right. Okay.
I don't know what to do this now. I guess at some point on the way to like the factory, I guess I'll roll to like see if I notice like Archie being kind of shiftier than usual. But we'd have to do that now.
Yeah. Cool. We'll cut to casino.
So what I wanted to do is before we leave, so as those guys set off, I just chat to Tony quick, and I'm like, "Hey Tony, do you mind if I use one of your offices at the casino for a gopher meeting?"
No, use whatever you want, mate. But I don't want anyone knowing they're here.
Yeah. Well,
We use the
depend-
back door,
depends how
in
many
quiet.
comes. Yeah.
out quiet. No, there's no
All
argument.
right, Tony.
That's the
Jeez,
rules.
God, you're so fussy. You will stay at this house one day. You will stay here.
No, I won't.
And I get on the phone and I call Slift.
Alfred.
Slift, can you round up the boys and meet me at the casino in about half an hour?
I'm the
Ivory
back
Tower?
of the casino.
Absolutely, that's the one.
When? Half an hour?
Half an hour. And have you got Charlie with you?
No. God, he's not shown up for ages.
Okay. And have you seen Winston?
No. What?
I'm asking questions. I just need answers. Okay.
Okay.
And have you been down to Morley's in the last couple of days?
Maulers?
Maulers, sorry.
No, we got no interest in going to Maulers.
Yeah, didn't think so. Just want to check. Cool. See you in half an hour. Hang up. Yeah, Tony. All right, perfect. Yeah, we'll go down there. We'll have them come around the back. But yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll just head off. Yeah. Who do you need to check in with?
Well, I'll go and have a chat with Claudio, see what's been going on, but he runs this place normally. He knows how to do it.
You were talking about the old Salvatore boss. Do you need to? I don't know. How often do you speak to him?
Well, I've got things in place for him.
Okay.
That's less of a concern
Okay.
at the moment.
Just
I think
curious.
we've got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, I just think it's good to show face, and if our narrative is to try to stay on the line, maybe we should just try and show as much face as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck's sake. Fine, I'll go and see the old cunt. Let's go.
Cool. And I guess we'll head to the casino.
Ralph comes with you.
Come on, Ralph.
Do you arrive at the Ivory Tower? It's kind of mid-mornings. Not many people here. As you enter, you're going through the front door. Or you're going around the back.
Yeah, we go through the front door.
Through the front door, you're greeted by a few staff. There's not many people on. Usually they come in the evening. There's still a smell of kind of as you go through the big double doors, there's a kind of liquor stench. No clocks in this room. There are a few people gambling at poker tables, blackjack.
Can I look to the table that Mike used to work at and just be like, look at the person, and be like,
I'm gonna like bat his hand down as we walk
"Hey
along.
man, good job."
The guy looks at you really shiftily. He doesn't know who you are. And you go through the back. You kind of... do you want to give a little perception check here? See
Yeah, I just want to see if
who's in the room?
Yeah.
I'm keen to see if there's any dusters around as well. Oh,
18.
nice from you, and worse from me. It's 5 from me. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. I'm just really giving this blackjack dealer some eye contact. Like, yeah.
Cool. As you give the blackjack, your focus is that table. You
Yeah,
kind of, and Tony, you see one guy who you know to be Duster related. You know him as Knuckles. He's playing blackjack. You go back in. Yeah, go on.
Go on, no, go on, you go.
You go down the stairs into your office. Claudio's there, with 2 other women. It's not the same, different. It's different women to last time, but he always has 2. Feet on the desk, and he's going through some numbers.
Claudio, what are you doing with your feet on my desk? Again?
Yeah, I thought we had an agreement that it was going to be my desk.
Okay, you can have the desk if you want the desk, you can have it. But come on, don't put your feet on it. It cost a fortune.
He takes his feet off. And what did what did Grandma say about cats? Literally took her for her word. Literally took her for her word. Get a cat. Is that what
Yeah,
I'm
of
supposed to?
course. This is Ralph.
It's creepy.
And Ralph kind of like hisses at him. Like,
Ralph, what are you doing, mate? He's
Christ.
fine.
um, are you gonna be here long? Cause Carlo's coming down to it's the quarterly meeting.
What time's the quarterly meeting?
Literally in about 5 minutes. I thought that's why you're here.
I mean, I am. I wasn't gonna be, but I'm more than happy to sit on it.
But your accountant. What? Who are you?
I'm just sat in the.
This is Alfred.
Yeah, I'm sat in one of the corner chairs, with my hat off, just like button undone from the jacket. Lovely to meet you, Claudio.
He's a workplace acquaintance, shall we say?
Does your workplace acquaintance have a name?
I just said he's called Alfie.
Yeah, and I
Alfie.
I like magic, not magic throw, but as in like magician type, like throw a card to like either like just to slide it onto the desk like that goes in front of him. I just see who I hit.
I'm gonna catch the card.
Oh, come on, man! I'm trying to do some cool shit.
And I'm just gonna like just chuck it into the like waste paper bin on the side.
But he might need it.
When's he gonna need to
I don't
speak
know.
to
He might
you,
need
Alfie?
things. Yeah, and I get up and I'm like,
When you rack
I
up
don't have
even
many.
more debt in the
I don't have
casino?
many of these left, okay? And I stand up and I put the card in front of him. I'm like, if you need anything, is Claudio magic?
What you don't know?
Well, if he's not magic, it will just read like art dealer. You know that you getter of things, and then like in magic, it will like say a bit more. It would be like it would just talk about like the other kind of dealings I do. But yeah.
He raises one eyebrow and goes, "I see, accountant."
Yep, that's. He can't read, can he? Okay, all right, perfect. Well, it was lovely seeing you, Claudio.
No, it's never been his
I've
strength.
got a meeting in one of these other rooms, so and I just like kind of like look to you, Tony, and be like, wait, which room should I use? Or...
Pick one. Remember, the back
Yeah, through the
only.
back. Through the back's fine. Did you let me know that you saw Knuckles?
No.
Oh, damn it. Okay, fine. Shit. Can I have another look on the floor? I had a plan.
No.
Oh, I had a plan for him. I need to spill blood this episode. That's fine. Yeah, I go to the room and just basically wait at the top of a head table. Actually, can I leave like a glyph in the door, like a basically just a magical glyph in the door, just so they know to come to this door.
Sure.
What
What does it look like?
I assume gophers don't have a. Actually, I'll just do it's just AS.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you go down the corridor into our room,
Yeah.
left that sign on the door. In your office, in walks Carlo Salvatore, the
Oh, Carlo. Oh, my friend. I'm gonna like walk up and hold up my hand.
friend. You were always an odd one, weren't you? Tell
That's
me.
what you love about me, ain't it?
Yeah, love is a strange thing, and he kind of kisses you, but on both cheeks. Claudio, my son, how are you doing? How's the how are the numbers looking? And looks over at the notebook. There's a lot of minuses on that number. on those pages. What are you doing to my casino? He looks at both of you. And he slams both hands down on the table. What are you doing to my casino?
Well, take a seat and I'll explain.
How about, Tony, you take a seat and tell me where the money should be?
Well, I think you know where the money should be. It's supposed to be coming through those doors. However, it's not. Have you seen the amount of people outside sleeping on the streets? There's no money in the city at the moment.
No money in the city.
Not for casinos, anyway.
You two got a plan? Tell
I've
me you got a plan.
but you might not like it.
If this is another fucking karaoke night special, I'm gonna fucking shoot your brains out.
Well, okay. No,
If
we
you
haven't
say
got a
if the
plan.
word karaoke comes out your fucking lips, I'm gonna shoot your goddamn wife. I tell you that. Even though my daughter, I'm gonna shoot your whole fucking family. Fucking tell me your plan.
This guy's crazy.
We've got some gophers using one of the back rooms for a meeting. And also, a friend of mine from the Dusters is in the casino. I'm thinking we might be able to start a bit of a turf war, shall we say, between them, and maybe make a little profit on the side as well. Worst case scenario, we make some money. Best case scenario, we own the two biggest gangs in New York. How does that sound for a plan?
Sounds like you're meddling with petty little criminals when you should be aiming a little bit higher. Capiche?
We
Eh?
already own everyone higher. The underworld is where the money is, not the upper world.
What my brother is trying to say is if we've already got the bankers coming in, maybe we need a little trickle up money, you know, get it from both sides. And also, you know, I heard, and he looks at you, Tony. I heard that recently the Gophers or Dusters came in with a package of great importance to the city and were the key smugglers into it. Isn't that right, brother?
That's correct. You got
Right.
that right.
And with a package of that value, you know, you add 3, 4, 5 zeros on the top. Isn't that right, brother?
Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure this package will be of any interest to you, though, Carlo.
What's the package? Talk to me about this
Oh.
package. You see his eyes kind of glint.
Fuck.
Just a wallet. Apparently of some massive importance. Nothing in it. Empty.
Why was it so valuable?
I've got no idea.
You got it still?
Yeah,
Where is it?
I've got it somewhere. One of my acquaintances has it. Keeping it safe for me.
You see him kind of mulling it over. You got 24 hours. 24 hours to either get the casino back in the black or find me this package. And he kind of knocks twice on the table, as he always does when he leaves a room. His ring makes that sound, and you see Carlo leave.
Oh, I so want to just kill this thing. He's so annoying.
Oh. Oh.
See you later, Carlo.
He's gonna be some
See you
powerful
later.
motherfucker, I can tell.
Right then,
Um,
Claudio. What are we going to do about this? Because that motherfucker sure as hell ain't getting that bullet. Why have we really made no money? You know this casino inside out.
Never thought I'd say this to you, brother, but the casino is falling because people don't come here anymore.
People don't come here anymore, eh?
Well,
Any reason
give
why?
me an insight.
This motherfucker's skimping.
12.
Give me an insight check.
12.
12. You see him. He's sweating. He allows the two women to leave. Got a problem, Tony.
Come on, talk to me. We've always been in this together.
I know where the money is.
Okay, where is it?
I had a debt to pay for one of the dusters.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Fuck.
Claudio. How much?
All of it. It's all theirs. They own this place. They've
The
taken it.
Dusters as a
It's-
whole or the leader?
No, you're not understanding. Look at my arm. And give me an Arcana check.
17?
+7.
You see what looks like to the outside world as a tattoo. You know it as a kind of blood pact that has been made.
Oh.
So, some sort of like life pact.
What did you do, Claudio?
It was
What
the
have
only
you
way.
done?
It was the only way.
No, there must have been another way.
He hands you the notebook with the numbers, and it's the numbers that you would have expected are there. You know, like 2 million a month, and there's a little minus next to them. It's like the exact thing, but completely reversed.
Oh my god, Claudio.
It's draining the business.
Give
We've
give
got
me
to
an
fix
insight.
that. How am
Give me
I
an-
going to fix this?
Give me an insight into the numbers.
10. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you can. Ralph can give you the help action.
Yeah. Go, Ralph.
Ralph, come on.
Go on. Other insight. Here we go. Oh.
Let's go. Good work, Ralph. See, this is why you get yourself a cat. She was right. She was always right.
Nice.
So-
She.
What?
Yeah, Grandma
what Ralph?
Black for telling me to get a cat.
Oh, I meant Ralph as a she. I was like,
What you see, Ralph doing? Oh no, Ralph can speak to you, can't he? So he looks at the numbers and goes, "Master, the numbers are mysterious. They are exactly opposite."
exactly opposite, eh?
They are
So
reversed. They are the exact same numbers in reverse. It's like it's the other. It's exactly opposite. Does that make sense?
Do you mean like they're just every bit of money that comes in goes out?
is negative.
No, I mean every expense is a plus, and every expense or every income that you would have made is now a minus value of that exact number.
Got
It
you,
is the
okay.
inverse of what you
Yeah.
would have expected.
Yeah.
Claudio, what is happening? How have you let this happen? You should have come to me. You should have come to me. Right, we need to sort this out. I'm gonna speak to some people, and we're gonna get this sorted out.
Help me, brother.
That's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try my hardest. I've got some good friends in lots of places, and we're gonna get this sorted out. I do like an Arcana check to see like any more information about what the Blood Pact is or anything like that.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
20?
come on.
30, 20.
Oh, what a guy.
He's got 24 hours to live.
Oh shit.
Fucking hell, Claudio.
Maybe don't tell him that.
You also you get the sense that he doesn't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Right, well, you hold the fort, and I'm gonna go and speak to some people. I'm
Gonna
gonna
sort this
like give him a
out?
hug. Yeah, I'm gonna sort this out. Don't you worry. And I'm gonna like leave the room and head straight down to Alfie's meeting room.
As you say goodbye, he hugs you. Blacks never die.
Blacks never die.
Apart from when they do.
And you leave the room. Great. You get a knock on the door, Alfred.
Yeah, just mage hand it open. As I'm on the other side of the room.
Great. And in walks Lift and Arab.
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 Cool. Just those two?
Yeah, just those two.
I was hoping you'd bring a few more boys, guys.
Oh, sorry.
I said bring the boys, Lift. Doesn't matter. Sit down.
They sit down.
Now, I've been out for the past couple of days, as you know. I did tell you to put the bounty on, and I insert the Lola or whatever name was, the singer and the jazz player. Are they?
Clara Bow.
Yeah, is that sorted? I know it's
Clara
sorted because
Bow,
she's
yeah.
dead. Yeah.
Yeah. We they look together. We sorted it, didn't we, Slift? Yeah, Arab, we sorted it. Yeah, we really pumped her good, didn't we, Slift? Yeah, we did, Arab. What you he
Arab,
means he means shotgun. He doesn't mean anything else.
Okay, I'm really glad because we're not into that weird sex shit with dead people. Okay, we're not that kind of gang. We'll leave that to the dusters.
Thought it would be a funny pun,
All right,
huh?
Arab, yeah, let's keep it down. All right, Slift. Update.
Update. We've delivered all of the things that you requested us. We've got yeah, we got a couple. The reason the boys are not here is they're staking out old Molas factory.
Okay, I thought so. Anything from there?
Oh no, sorry, they're not. They're not. You sorry.
What?
Then, no, because it just goes against what you
what
are.
you said earlier.
You asked them on the phone.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
where are the boys?
We got a tip off for something happened in Port Roosevelt.
Okay.
Some package coming in from England or something like that.
We don't know what it is.
Well, I think it's like a package that's coming in on the boat.
Arab. I said be quiet. Slift. Do you know what the package is?
Weapons and yeah, that's all we know. We had to kind of bargain for it. The Dusters were interested, but we managed to get there first.
Perfect. Which takes me on to my next point. Dusters. I need an update. What's happening with them?
Well, you use them to mop the floor.
My God, Arab, if you talk one more fucking time, I will kill you. I lower my voice, like I make the lights in the room go like dim, dark.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Arab. I really do like you. You're a really good friend. But I will be honest, if you do anything again to piss me off, I just give him the knowing look. I'm like,
Okay.
now, Slift. Dusters, where are we at?
Dusters gone quiet.
Okay, well, we need them to go real quiet. Oni was letting them, dance around too much, and we need to make a statement. Understand?
You can see Arab fizzing to tell another joke, but he does quieten down. You got any intel?
Yeah, I relay like what the gang told us about. I forget the leader of the Dusters.
Leader of the Dusters is Marty Brennan.
Marty Brennan. Yeah, I let them know what's been going on in that club. That they run their operation out of, and I basically just say, maybe that business wouldn't mind, going out of business.
Works for us. One more thing. The something that might be of interest
Perfect.
is that the name of where we're delivering the weapons to.
Yeah, where's that? He's gonna say
Does the name Wolfsheim mean anything to you?
Wolfsheim.
Yeah, Wolfsheim. It's a must be an alias. Can't be his real name. But
As in, it's not a place. The person that is receiving it is called Wolfsheim.
Wolfsheim. Yeah, I don't know if it's a company or it's a name or it's a
Fine.
place even. I don't know. I don't
All
know.
right. Well, I need you
Thought
to.
you might know.
Yeah. Leave that to me. I need you to split the ranks here. I need everyone at work. Half the detail at the docks. Just keep them on watch. Tell them not to act until we get word off us. And then I need the rest of you.
They're already there.
Yeah, I know. I need you to take some of those men off. We need stuff going on elsewhere. And Arab, I've got a job for you.
Job. I'm the king of jobs.
Yeah, king of jobs. I want you to go down to Mauler's for me. Is that okay?
Waller's factory.
Yep, Mauler's factory.
On my own?
Do you need someone?
I'm fine. I'll
I thought so. I thought you'd be the best.
I'll stake it out, shall I?
I want you to go in there.
All right.
I need you to go in, get some intel, come back to me. You've got let's say 12 hours.
I'll come back here.
We'll meet back at the arch.
At the Ark, okay.
Arc, yeah.
Okay. Wish me luck, gang. Heard it was a big shootout last night.
Oh god, there's so many things I want to do this man. Right, get on out. Cool. And yeah, I keep Sliff behind.
Cool.
And I just say to Sliff, I also I need you to your priority is Charlie. Okay. I need you to find out where he is, where he's been, and what's happened. Okay. Nothing else.
Right. Is that all?
That's all.
He leaves. So, we get to the. So, after all of that's happened, we're going to say this half 12. You're both kind of traveling to Mauler Factory or just outside. Yeah, Tom.
Yeah, can I make that perception check to just see if I've noticed Archie
Sure.
being weird?
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, did Tony want to say something to me?
I wanted to speak to Alfie. I went to the room.
What's your perception?
10.
Great. No, nothing more than usual, and we'll just cut to the scene with Tony and Alfred.
Yeah, so I assume like Sliff's just walked out of the room. You're probably coming in at that
Yeah.
time. Yeah, Tony, how was it?
I've had better meetings. I'll be honest, Alfie. I've had better meetings.
Mm-hmm. What's happening?
Well, what do you know about blood pacts? Because I know fuck all.
Pretty serious magic. But between normally two people. Why?
And how do you break them?
Well, it's pretty hard to break. Maybe a strong dispel magic could work, but if we don't have that, we'd maybe need to. Usually, someone has to die from a blood pact. So, if you've got a vested interest in one, why? What's happening?
Well, my fucking idiot of a brother has signed a blood pact with someone.
Okay. Is this someone in the Salvatores or?
Yeah, I would imagine so. However,
Hasn't he
he
signed a
said
blood
it's
pact?
the Dusters.
Just give me a Arcana or a History check, Kyle. And I'm gonna give you advantage on it.
I'll do. Okay, well, my first roll. Yeah, 22.
Don't need it.
Do you want to roll in case you get a crit?
Oh no, my second roll was
No, I
11.
didn't.
So.
You know, in your experience, a war fighter, the many blood pacts were happened. You know, there is one way. You are right. Someone must die.
Mm-hmm.
If a willing participant takes on that responsibility, they can excuse the person with the mark.
If someone takes on the responsibility of dying.
If someone volunteers to die in their place, you save the person with the mark. That is the only way.
I'm probably going to hold that information from Tony, only because I'm more worried about him doing something rash for his brother. So I just say to him, okay, Will and Tony, and how I asked Tony how much time we got with him.
We've got 24 hours.
Okay,
that's it.
Send those two goblin dweebs of yours to maybe rough up some dusters, find out a bit more, try and get some more information. I've already got some of my boys heading down to their club to cause some havoc there. So we just need to get a hold of someone and go from there. Okay?
Julio and Giorgio.
Yeah, get those boys in.
Right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and find Julia and Giorgio and just tell them to head down to Walder's factory.
You do that. You assemble the ever talkative Julia and Giorgio. They go to where? They go to Mauler Factory.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
No, we want to send them. Like, we want them to just basically do that work for the dusters. Like, so, like, find some dusters, get some information, find out about the blood pact. And
Okay, got you.
and
Yeah,
we'll,
okay.
We'll
That's
go down to
something to do that.
Maulers. Yeah.
We'll go to the Mauler's factory.
You find them at the bar. You relay the information, and you see them walk over to Knuckles and kind of frog march him downstairs into one of the cells.
Perfect.
As you leave, let's set the bar. So, can we have one roll from either Alfred or Tony, whoever's driving?
Driving.
Just a 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Tony do that one. I don't draft. Oh well, they're getting there before us.
Oh.
3.
Well, that's 8,
3.
10.
Okay, and
That's what we wanted. That is what we wanted.
Yeah.
have you guys rolled?
They got
Yeah,
10.
Yeah, they got 10.
10 for
Great.
me and Stanley.
So I'm going to say that Stanley and Archibald arrive first. You would know which way they're coming, and you can kind of wave them down at a safe distance.
Might be that
Yeah.
fast anyway.
Okay.
On the drive down, I'm clearly a little bit anxious, a little bit agitated. I'm checking behind, like checking the wing mirrors, assuming that we're in some kind of motor vehicle, and just seeing if we're being followed.
Do I notice?
Perception check with advantage
Oh, sorry, for me or Stanley. Sorry.
for Archibald.
Oh,
It's 20. Not an at 20, but 20 overall.
You do see a car, which has been
Okay.
tailing you.
And can I see? So I look at the car, and I see Stanley. I'm pretty sure that car behind us has been following us since we got our 4th in Maine.
which one?
The one, it's keeping like a bit of a distance in the back, but it's look,
What is it like? What's their?
what it's a
What
It's
is it?
it's a car that's following us. Can I see what sort of car it like? It's a black.
I'm giving you narrative control of what type
Oh,
of
okay.
car
It's
it
a
is.
black. It's a black car, and yes, it's a black car, similar to this one.
Chevrolet, GM, Ford. What is it?
It's the 1920s. It's a Ford. It's a Ford. Yeah, it's a Ford, and I'm gonna look at the driver. I'm trying to see who I can see driving it. Do you have a pair of binoculars or anything like to hand randomly, Stanley? Any detective gear like a scope?
On
No,
a
no,
on a
I-
20, you can see that it's not chauffeured, so the driver is the only person in the car.
Okay. I
So
don't.
we've noticed as we're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out
I don't-
of curiosity, how far away is the 2 cars?
About 90 feet.
Damn.
I think I'm gonna pull over, Stanley. I don't like being followed. It makes me uncomfortable. What do you?
Oh wait! Don't pull over. That's suspicious.
think you should carry on. I'm going to tell you something, Stanley. Something that's got me a little on edge. When I was at the police department, I saw a bulletin that was up on the board, and it said that a lot of policemen died. A whole precinct died over at the Mauler factory.
Oh shit! That's. Oh wait, no. Lehman said the same. He said, he said, not in our department, but they said it's been a bloodbath over there.
Do you think we should head straight in, or do you think we should keep somewhat of a distance?
Tell you what. Why don't we let's just pull over for a second and let's stop for gas on the way. Let's do that. And we'll see what this car does. See if it goes past. Is there a gas station on the way we can pull into?
Give us just a flat luck check. DC 10.
15.
Yeah, you stop at gas as you pull in. You see the black car continues straight as if you on the road you were going on, and it goes off
It looks like-
towards where you would be driving anyway.
Okay. And does it stop? Does it change direction?
Nope,
Direction.
it keeps going, and
I
you
don't know,
and you see it, and it turns right and out of sight to where you would be going anyway.
you probably think I'm just being a massive goof, Like, I don't know. I just got the heebie-jeebies, you might say, and I just thought they might be following us. But
Archie,
they're good.
I think it's one of your good qualities. You notice things, so keep it up. Just don't let it get to you. It's when you work in a job like this, sometimes you make enemies with the wrong kind. So
How, how
keep
do you how do you deal with it, Stanley? Constantly being on edge, constantly watching over your back. Like how do you deal with it?
how do I deal with it? Well, sometimes it's a fifth of vodka, but get a good night's sleep every night, and things are all right. Maybe
All right.
maybe lay off the pills when you can. That's probably not doing no good for your nerves, I would say.
Yeah, you're probably right. Eh? Look at this. The cop giving the doctor some good medical advice. Eh?
That's right.
We're both doing each other's jobs for each other at the minute, huh?
Yeah. Um,
All right. Well,
but
let's.
that guy probably was tailing us. I think let's just keep an eye out as we head to the factory. We need to get a move on because we want to get there before the other guys. So I guess as we hop back in the car, and as we're driving, I guess we're both probably looking for the car to make sure we can't see it anywhere.
Yeah,
Like it has
like,
to a side road.
yeah,
Anything
looking to see if it retails us, basically.
Oh, you don't see it. Where are you aiming for?
So we're gonna pull up. We're gonna obviously what we're gonna do. We're gonna park the car like within sight of the factory in the direction that we suspect they'd be coming from the casino.
Great.
And then I'm gonna lean against the hood kind of thing, and so I can spot when Alfred and Tony's car arrive.
Yeah.
Awesome. You wait, and just to paint you a picture, there's a kind of outbuilding with what would be the kind of barrier to enter the factory. There's a perimeter kind of fencing. You stop outside the fencing. On the kind of iron fencing, you see thousands of flowers left in kind of memorial. This is a scene of tragedy.
Okay. I guess I gotta just I suppose maybe because I don't want to look conspicuous because I don't know how dangerous it is here. I'm just gonna kind of take a look at the flowers and just look at the memorial for a bit. Do I notice any of the cops or anything? Like, do I know any of them?
You notice the uniforms. There's black and white photos, family photos being left, and you know that family photos at this time is a very precious thing. Handwritten notes, and as you're looking, the car of Tony and Alfred arrive.
You know,
Okay.
it's funny.
Wave it
Stanley.
down.
They say
You wave it.
they say after the Great War that in the killing fields these flowers bloom. They call them poppies. I wonder, they litter the fields of the dead. I wonder if in years to come, that's how we'll remember the Great War, by these flowers.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe. Probably. No one's gonna remember these poor stuff though. It's a damn shame. We need
The
to
shell's
make
good.
gets this under control because we got probably a lot of kids growing up without a father now.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. Hey, look, can you see that? Is that Alfred's car pulling up over there?
Oh yeah.
Head out the window. Hey, lads! Tony, over there,
Yeah.
pull over, man.
Oh shit! There's the boys.
Hey,
Right,
fellas.
let's get this over nice and quick. And
That
then
was
we
it
can go
at
back and sort
the
out.
casino, and then I imagine we exchanged stories of
Yeah.
Captain Grimes and
Oh my god.
What was you saying, Tony? What
Yo.
happened?
Just a little problem. That's all. The quicker we can get this wrapped up, the better.
Yeah, we're on it.
Gotta rush back to the casino afterwards.
I tell them everything that I spoke to Slift and Arab about. I explain what they're doing. I give that bit more intel to Stanley to let him know, some business is going to be going down at that club. I've got to try and maintain appearances. I'm like,
Hey, wait. So you and the Gophers are responsible for all these dead cops?
no, they haven't been down here, but I did send Arab ahead of me, so he should have already been down here. Yeah, he should have.
I mean, do you know what happened here?
No, the guys don't know too much about what's happening apart from maybe similar to you guys. It's been a bit of a stay away area. But you know, who cares? And I probably look to what they're looking at the flowers. I'm like, if they die, boys, we know this doesn't matter. Yeah.
Have you got the mirror on you?
Yeah. Always on.
Miles appears in the mirror.
Oh, sorry. 1 second, lads. Miles, what's going on?
Alfred, I see you're at the factory. Don't go in.
What the hell?
Don't go in.
What's in the factory?
You can't go in there.
Yeah, what's in there?
Things have malfunctioned on our side. It's not safe for you.
Okay, but who's in there? As in, is there anyone that we know in there?
It's Mauler. Mauler's gone. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazed.
He's crazed. Okay, is there anyone else in the factory right now?
There's you see him look away. I can see that there are 3 others with him, so 4 in total.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of dead bodies.
Okay.
Alfred, don't go in there.
The 3 that are
What's
with.
up?
Yeah, sorry, what did you say?
Well, I don't know. Can I hear Miles?
No, you can't hear
Yeah,
him.
because
But...
you said-
Oh, I thought you said.
But-
Oh, I thought you said only I can
It's
see and
only you.
hear.
Yeah,
it.
it's only
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
All I was just gonna say was and you can't, ascertain like builds, what they look like, who the other 3 are, if they're aggressive or if they're being held.
Are they magic?
No, the 4 are the aggressors. They are the survivors.
So that's the only 4 in there.
Yeah, there's only 4 of them.
Okay, and I just relay the information to you guys. Apparently, it's only those 4 in there. Apparently, they've gone haywire or something.
Well, there's some
What
kind
are
of.
they?
No,
Huh?
everyone's down.
You see
What
Miles
are they-
cut off.
Every fucking time, I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm
Sorry, guys. I might just be being dumb. Why do we want to go to the factory again?
because this is where Charlie was. Charlie was supposed to be. This is where we sent Winston to go find him the day that we went into the other plane.
Okay, but Miles just said that there's 4 aggressors in there.
Yeah, and yeah.
So do we want to? Is that what?
Well, here's what I know. The last time things fucked up on their end and there was a malfunction, we ended up taking a door and ended up in their world. Now, do we trust Miles?
I think
Like, this could just be another way that we can exploit them here and find out more detail? Because all I know is last time there was a fuck up on their part, we ended up having this whole dimension veil thing ripped wide open, right? Now maybe they're afraid that we're going to find out more stuff that they don't want to know.
No, I agree.
don't know.
I generally do think he seemed worried. But on the other hand, he hasn't. The problem is he wasn't stopping us from going to these other places. Like, he advised against it, but he specifically reached out to try and stop us from going here. I looked at everyone. I'll be honest. I'm going in. I have my own vested interest, and I understand if you guys don't want to come.
Wait. We don't have to go. Look, we can fucking. There's other options. We don't have to go in the front door. I guess have a look over at the factory. What does it look like?
Yeah.
Is there?
How far away are we?
The factory itself consists of multiple buildings. So this is a meat factory. So there's kind of different stations to that. There are kind of easy for you to say. There are kind of livestock areas where there are cattle being held. There's a kind of market or like a kind of. This is like a little town, right? This is there's a lot of people that would have frequented this place. It's deserted now. For example, you noticed that there's no one on guard. This is like it's been closed down.
Yeah.
The biggest building in the center of the complex is a kind of 3-floor building that looks monumental. In our world, this would be the kind of multi-apartment mill type
Yeah.
buildings that are now luxury apartments.
Yeah. Okay.
So big chimneys, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, great. To be clear,
Go
in Charlie in your gang. Sorry, Charlie to you, Alfred. Remind me who Charlie is to you.
Like,
Charlie's going to be taking
borderline
over the
Yeah,
gang.
Charlie's he's in the gang. Just obviously like family friend, son of my ex-lover. Obviously just turned best friend. That Charlie. So that's why we're there to go to that. And also, I'm under the impression that Winston might also be in there because that was the last place I sent him, and we haven't seen him since. So
Yeah, so I know so just so I can get a sense of your connection to this, you're worried that Charlie could be in danger.
Yeah.
It's a very strong emotional pull for you to do this.
Exactly, and it's probably been, well, I guess since we went to the Cotton Club that we haven't known where he was. He was apparently alive, as in, like, he was safe, and this is where we were told to go meet, so, yeah.
So I got a couple of things that I want to ask before we make a decision. So one is, if we're doing this, what happens if we miss the circus?
Well, we need to have a cutoff. What is it, 1 now? We can't be here any longer than, like, what, maybe the next 5 hours? So if we're...
What I'm saying is, let's say we do some exploring around the outside and we see what information we can get unseen.
We'll get Ralph to have a look as well.
Yeah, I can send an
He
unseen
loves a
servant
little
as well.
gander.
That's true. That might be a good idea. I guess what I'm saying is I don't want to get us stuck here if we, like, you know, what if someone catches us here and we get stuck and we don't get to go to the circus?
You really want to go to the circus?
I didn't realize you were so invested in circuses.
Yeah.
Do they not normally have them in New York?
I say, it's a personal favorite of mine. But yeah, I don't know.
Agree. The flyer said it opens at 5. You know, so if you could get, I would like to get to the circus tonight. But
yeah,
I know how much Charlie's important to you, Alfred, and
no, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I don't want to go. I'm just saying,
Well, I can do this. And
go in.
all I was going to do is I begin ritual casting Unseen Servant, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have him maybe just go through the building and smash the window of the building where some people, you know, living people are. That's what I'm going to go tell him to do, so we know where they are. How about that?
Okay.
Or the other thing is he can light a fire, maybe. Maybe we can see it. But it's the middle of the day, so we're not going to see it.
Are good.
Yeah, well, okay, I don't want to light the place. But yeah, if I get him
Ralph,
up there and he
don't
runs
ever
through,
look.
yeah. So I just send my unseen servant to go through the building, and then as soon as it sees a living creature, I want it to just smash the nearest window, so we know what room.
I'm going to get Ralph to, as a hawk this time, just search the from like basically the opposite side of the complex, just so that they work through it together much more quickly, and then just get him to come back and tell me where the people are.
How are you changing Ralph into a hawk? Just so I know.
I've just like resummoned him.
Oh, are you saying Ralph is only a cat for his familiar?
I'm saying Ralph.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to send Ralph as a cat then. Get him to have a little gander around.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's basically land hawks, so...
Great. So I'm gonna say that Ralph is gonna give you advantage in investigation and kind of gonna scout out the upper levels, as is the unseen servant. What does the unseen servant look like if we could see it?
If you
What
could
does
see it, I in my mind it would resemble something creepier than like a house elf from like Harry Potter, in that kind of wearing like a goblin type elf creature with rags on. But for me, I can see that, but for everyone else, it's like invisible, I guess. So
Great. You you send those scouts off, and there seems to be kind of nothing happening. You're waiting there for quite a while, and then you get a kind of you see and you hear the smash of the window, and a meat hook falls out the second floor.
Cool. Well, that's first point of action there then. You ready?
Well, okay. So what? Wait. When you say are we ready, what are we doing?
We're going in there. We need to find Charlie and Winston,
no.
or at least see if their bodies are there.
Okay, but my point is that all we know is roughly where they are. If we
Yep.
go in there
Mhm.
and we get caught, then we're gonna miss the
We're
circus.
we're not gonna miss the circus. We got like hours. There's so much time in between. It doesn't mean we have to get there for 5. We could get there later. I'm assuming it will still be there through the evening. What circus finishes at 6? Okay, we got hours, Stanley. Hours.
We don't want to be there at 5 either, because that only the fucking losers arrive dead on time.
Yeah, that's a good point, Tony. We don't want to be uncool.
Yeah.
But my
Exactly. Especially now you're a captain.
reference, okay. I'm just saying. Look, I've been in a lot of these kind of situations where there's a standoff. Now these guys don't know that we're coming, but once you're inside something like this, particularly if you got guys who are a bit unhinged, it always takes longer than you think. So I'm just saying we should really think about this.
Yeah. So the
The
best.
information is that there are 4 adversaries and no friendlies in there. So
How do we know?
Well,
Where-
there might be Charlie and Winston, but we should definitely be cautious and sneak
where's-
around.
else that there's 4 hostiles.
Do I see Arab's car anywhere? I don't see it.
Not yet.
He's not.
Not
He hasn't got there yet. Piece of shit.
No.
Fucking hell.
Fine.
Miles said
Ye-
4 hostiles, no friendlies. So I'm just saying I don't want to be
No, I get that.
insensitive.
I get that. It's fine. As long as we can recover them, we can, res them however we need to. We can get them up. I just need to get their bodies out of there.
What was the lowest roll of the luck check to get there?
It was us 3.
3.
3. He rolled a 2. So the way I'm thinking about this is he's gonna arrive 1 round into combat if combat arises.
Yeah.
Like 1 round. He's 1 round later.
Or
Cool.
depending on what we do. Fine. Okay. Oh, so what? He's going to be here in the next 6 seconds, or?
Not
No.
so combat yet.
Oh, okay. Fine. I get it. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying you don't have to, come in. I can try and do this stealthily, and you can worry about the carnivore. And then if something happens to me. I'm just saying I need to get in there, and if we need to kill these guys who are clearly gone loony, it doesn't matter. They're just fucking skin bags. No, I get what you're saying.
I'll send him to another dimension if I have to. I'm ready to go.
Look, I'm really not trying to be insensitive here. I'm just trying to think smart. With all due respect, Winston and Charlie are also skin bags. So let's say that Miles and Pete get this situation under control, then
So
Charlie and
Mickey was a skin bag.
yeah. Well, I mean, fuck.
Is that what you're
It's such a-
saying?
But yeah, I guess he kind of was, and I'm not happy about that. And I totally understand. I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. I'm just saying if Pete and Miles get this situation under control, then Winston and Charlie are both gonna be back to normal, and they're gonna be somewhere in the other dimension, and maybe we can pick them up later.
The problem
I
we've
just-
got is that it sounds like the Fates aren't touching Maulers. They're not touching Maulers because everything has gone haywire and they can't fix it. That's what it sounded like Miles was saying.
Tell you what,
Shit.
Alfie and I will head in. You guys head to the circus. Any issues, I'll just fucking teleport us out of there.
Oh yeah, I could just dimension Doris out. That's not a bad shot.
And then if you guys
Is that
get
gonna keep you happy?
okay, right, okay. Let's look at the building. Is there any way we can see or get to the second floor without going inside?
Is there fucking
No.
V2 on there?
Obviously, there isn't. Shit.
Well, actually, how far? How? A second floor is how many feet?
10 foot?
So
10
It's like
foot?
okay,
10
so
12
feet.
foot?
we've got Misty Step from
I
Tom.
got a little levitate as well.
He's got Levitate or Dimension Door, and then we just need to take one other person, right? So we could go through the window.
You could go straight into that floor then, yeah.
Yeah, and I can use Tensor's floating disc, which is 3
Oh.
foot off the floor.
Oh, but can you?
Which then someone could definitely reach up and they'd be almost 7 foot tall and just jump that last bit
You-
to the window.
It would be an acrobatics, yeah.
Oh, okay. I see
Ooh,
what you're
he's got
saying.
some big boy acrobatics.
Okay.
And you would be taking
Not
falling
me.
damage if you missed it.
No, come on.
Woohoo.
What spell slot is Levitate? And how many people can you do it to?
Let's have a look.
And for Misty
One
Step,
creature
Tom,
or
how many
object
can
of
you
your
do?
choice.
I can do Misty Step 3 times if I needed to.
Three times, and you can't take anyone with you with Misty Step. I'm pretty sure.
You can
Yeah.
be carrying something, right?
Sorry?
You can be carrying something, but not people?
Yeah, I mean, I would expect so. It's not like I don't like leave all my clothes behind or whatever. So I think I could do that.
I think I can also levitate someone if they're carrying someone as well.
Well,
As long as they don't exceed 500 pounds, which seems unlikely.
yeah. Actually, how about we do this then? How about you two boys get ready to go through the window? Me and Tony will cause some fuss downstairs. And worst case scenario, he can dimension door us up to the window ledge to meet you guys in a bit.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so let's think about this, right? We think that there's guys on the second floor
Correct.
because that's where your unseen servant.
That's what he saw.
So if I'm the guys inside, I'm probably going over to the window now
Ooh,
to see,
even better.
right? So I don't want to go to the window.
Do we see anyone at the window after he smashes?
Okay. But now, I guess the problem is now they're on alert. So they're probably looking for what caused this fucking smashed window.
Oh,
I just don't.
Oh, I've got an idea. As the unseen, because he lasts for an hour. I when he comes back, I then command him to. Okay, I could try and cause a ruckus, maybe a floor above, a floor below, and try and make them go one of those two directions.
Below.
You want me to
You
send
always
them down?
want the high ground.
Anakin, of course.
What
Yes.
a fool.
I send my aim is I send my unseen servant and I want him just to go around like dinging windows, just like dinging them in, just shards on the first floor. Just basically causing noise. Okay, and then whilst he's about to go do that, okay, so they're gonna maybe get alerted for the downstairs area, and so should we go through where we seen them, that second floor? Come on, Captain.
Okay, hang on 1 second. I just had a thought. How familiar am I with Winston?
As familiar
don't
as you
think
with
that-
me?
Yeah, maybe. Not as familiar, but
Okay.
yeah.
Does Winston have any, like... Does he have stuff... Does he always, like, wear the same thing? Does he, like, have any, like, distinguishing...
Well,
I guess I'm asking-
He's half orc, so
Okay.
Yeah.
so you would see
Has
him
he
as
got-
half orc.
Is he always, like, wearing the same thing? Has he got, like, a piece of jewelry or something that he's...
He'll have probably one of my signet rings on his hand.
Yeah, okay. I guess, can I make a check to see, like, is there something about Winston's appearance that I would remember sort of specifically?
Big
Like
green, big green
something
face.
something he's wearing. Something.
He has a very distinguishable scar on his cheek.
Anything about what he wears?
He wears very similar to me, like bowler hat type clothing. He matches me in almost everything, but normally in black, like similar ties. I dress him as good as I would myself.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. Bear with me, guys. I got an idea. I'm gonna go over to the flowers that are there. I need to find a forked twig in all of the flowers. Can I search for one, please?
Sure. Give me a investigation.
There's better be some dope ass spell you're about to do here, Stanley.
As we are running out of time.
8.
Can I give him the help action?
You can give him a help action, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
How many?
What does help do?
Oh, just
Just
advantage.
another roll. Advantage.
How's your investigation so low?
I don't know. It's crap. 10.
10 was the DC.
Fucking hell.
Ah, right. Okay. So I'm going to cast locate object, and so I can detect whether a specific object I know.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I could. It would. You could also use like the pair to my signet ring, because it would basically just be a bigger version of this that you would see him wear. Do you see what I'm saying?
Fine. So I'm going to cast locate object, and so if that object is within 1,000 feet of me, then I can sense the direction that it is in.
So, and you're going to cast it on this twig to kind of point you in that direction, right?
I guess that's how it works.
Yeah.
It maybe like
Yeah.
moves in a
Floating
direction.
compass type deal, I'm pretty sure.
You reach out. You cast. What does it look like as you cast the magic?
So like I say that the twig sort of starts to shake and twitch, and sort of I guess it kind of almost like drags my hand around as it's kind of searching.
It's searching. You feel the magic working on the stick, and nothing. This is the person you're looking for is not here.
Okay,
Oh.
this magic stick is telling me that
Winston's
know.
not here. Can you cast again?
And Charlie probably isn't either. That's how you got to look at it.
have you ever seen him without his hat or his ring?
No.
Just give me an insight check, Kyle, or a history check.
What if
Just gonna-
Winston's dead? We just gotta know.
14 for history.
Okay, good. That's a good roll for this. You're racking your brain. Who sent the note?
Who sent the note to me about Charlie?
Who sent the note?
There wasn't.
was-
Who was it from?
It wasn't
was-
signed.
Who
was it?
wanted you here?
It was encrypted, wasn't it? If you remember, and you
It
sold
was
it straight away.
encrypted.
Carl.
Yeah.
It was encrypted. You remember sending Winston off, but you did it on a whim. You did it on a, this is the next piece of the puzzle type thing. Who sent you here? You get that feeling of not really knowing, was it a gopher letter? And on a 14, you start questioning, and you get a kind of sense of foreboding as you stand next to this Goliath building that you are not sure.
Do I still have the note? Would I as in I didn't get rid of it or anything? So can I just take out the cipher again?
You didn't you give it to police, and that was used for evidence?
No, that was the note of transfer of ownership for the. So I wouldn't have given them the gopher cipher.
Sure.
I wouldn't want them to try and work it out. I take it out. I look at it, and I look to the boys. After I assume Stanley tells me Winston's not in range, and I just say,
All I know is that his hat and his ring aren't
yeah,
they're not here.
Maybe someone wanted me here, and there's only, it's only gophers that would know the code. So, gophers and Winston. Does anyone have any type of like magic for? So your locate magic. Does it? As in, can you look at a piece of like an object and find its source? I'm just wondering if like we can figure out like where the letter came from.
No, I mean I can tell if something's magical and I can find objects. That's but I don't got no sort of divination.
Fine. Okay.
Do you think it's a trap, Alfred?
Yeah, but fuck, I do love springing them. I
We about to be ambushed, or we the ambushers?
think we're about to be ambushed.
I don't. Again, I'm looking around. At least I'm even more paranoid now.
Yeah, I'm.
But what do you think, Alfred? I don't know. I know you'll love a challenge, but
I do love a challenge, but I feel like
Don't press this button.
yeah, it's a really annoying one because I'm generally in like two minds that I feel like we will get answers from going in there regardless of it being a trap. Like by the sounds of it, Miles has told us there's only 4 in there. I doubt it's a Fates trap. It's clearly someone from our worlds. So it's either someone's going to come in after we get there. Slightly also, well, actually, you said Arab rolled a 2, so that's the reason he's not here. But then I'm also thinking, but then yeah, Winston not being here is very odd.
Well, they were expecting you to be here. They probably weren't expecting Tony, Stanley, and Archibald House to be there too, right? Do you feel like
God, you got me cheat up now.
before we could go toe to toe?
I don't think anyone can beat us, but that's not the problem. I'm starting to see Tony's side, and with what we know now, and it potentially being a trap, this could be a waste of our time. And regardless of who we think are skin bags or not skin bags, this has got personal now. I take it out of my hands. I kind of say to them, my emotions are getting the better of me, and we know that never goes well. So we can leave here and we can head for the carnival and get ready for that. Or if you want to risk it, I can imagine it's gonna be a tough fight. If they manage to kill all the people they've killed, we're not gonna go down without a scratch. So
okay.
As you're saying this, the stick turns towards the factory.
Wait, what?
Did that stick just move?
Yeah.
Okay, so can I check? So
1,000 feet.
Oh, is it 1,000
feet
feet?
is
Forget
a
that then.
lot.
Forget that.
Okay, so it doesn't
Forget that. Doesn't move.
Okay. doesn't move.
Forgot the 1,000 feet.
Okay.
But the 1,000 feet covers the building, right? Like it makes it to the other side of the fence. Let's say I don't know actually. How far is 1,000 feet?
300 meters.
Oh, okay.
300 meters is quite a way.
Am I concerned by his spell that it wouldn't have covered every inch of that building?
It definitely doesn't cover the whole complex. This is a small town. This is like.
How long does that spell last?
I got concentration for 10 minutes, so we can fucking
get in the car. Can we do a loop? And we'll just do a perception as we're doing a loop of the complex in the car.
Sure.
Are we happy to do that?
Okay. Yes,
So,
okay,
I guess it's safe. I guess it's safe.
Let's go.
Yeah, I get in the car with actually we leave our car is the way we came in. You said it's fenced off, right? I want to leave our car basically alongside the entrance so no other vehicles can come through, and just leave it whatever we can do just to make it difficult for people to come through to the complex. And I take
Right.
the keys
Tell you
with
what,
us.
we'll go in our car.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we'll leave your car
That was the
so
plan.
that if someone's coming to be there,
Yeah.
they'll think you're in there.
Okay,
I'll
so-
leave my I'll also leave my unseen servant on alert just so if I want him to wait by the car, and if anything comes within like 5-10 meters of the car, I want him just to return. And once he's returned, yeah, I'll know. Within I can imagine that conversation maybe took 5-10 minutes, so he's got like another 50 minutes left.
Great. So you do a perimeter kind of check around the outside. You realize this is a big place. This is it's almost like a small town. And as you're driving, you do get the sense that you're uncovering. None of you have ever been here before. This is completely new territory. But you've known about this type of thing, and where you've just left, those kind of big kind of chimneys would have been bellowing smoke. They're not. This is kind of shut down. You kind of drive around the back, what seems to be the back. The back of the complex, not the back of the factory.
Yeah.
The twig picks up a signal, and you follow the signal, and maybe one of you thinks to yourself, this kind of directional help in a car might catch on as you drive, giving your directions. As kind of Alfred goes, yes, next left, in his best British voice. And you reach another factory, this time with the smoke still as would be expected. It's a slightly smaller factory, but not by much. And you, Stanley, you get a strong sense that the object that you're trying to locate is in this building.
Okay. And actually, it does say if the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement.
It's not in motion.
Not in motion.
And you stop at the factory with big Mauler written across.
Okay.
Big words. Across the side of the building.
Okay. So and do we know? Can we tell if this is the same building where the glass smashed, or is this a different building?
Different building. Yeah, you've driven maybe kind of 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
so we're also assuming, from what Miles said then, that there isn't any living person in this building, is what Miles said. Fine. Is it worth me trying to call Miles? What do you reckon? Or should I save it?
I think
how long do we have left?
I don't know. Whatever. I guess Palmer says we do, but
Time's of the essence, right? It looks like we're picking up a strong signal here. So maybe Winston's here.
So okay, what we're gonna do? Oh fuck! I don't want to do this, but Alfred, you've been look, I'm sorry about what I said about the skin bags, and you're right. If it was Mickey in there, I'd want to do the same thing. So, shit, it's the right thing to do. Let's hop the fence. Let's approach slowly. Let's see if we can see anything inside. Any signs. Fuck, try and stay out of sight of other buildings. And Tony, you're gonna get ready. At the first sign of trouble, you're gonna cast Dimension Door. Actually, can multiple of us? Can multiple of us
you
use?
can only take one more.
Shit.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Stay on the outside. We'll keep a watch. We'll see if we can see anyone. You two go.
Right.
First sign of trouble.
We'll get out.
You guys get out of there. Get back in the car. We'll go.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Thanks, Captain.
Hands in. No, it's fine.
Huh? That's when my unseen servant arrives and puts his hand in. Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, cool. I go in, I jacket off, sleeves rolled, yeah, like staff ready to go.
I'm gonna do the complete opposite and be like really like
Scarf.
just as nicely dressed as the way out. It's like fully like dressed up to go in.
Hey, you know this could be a fight, right, Tony?
Yeah, you've got to look good in a fight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You unlatch a big iron thing, and it's a rolling door,
Okay.
and some of the letters of Mauler squashed behind each other, and you see some hanging lights on a kind of low level, and the sight that greets you is an awesome one in the wrong sense of the word. Bodies and bodies and bodies. Factory workers, guards, cattle, all strung in amongst them.
I do an investigation check to see if I can like see where Winston might be.
Am I able to take the twig from you, Tom?
Because I guess as long as I'm concentrating, I guess.
Sure.
Cool. I'm just holding the twig out in front of me.
You kind of wind through different bodies, seeing expressions that you hoped you would never see again. Taking you back to kind of your wartime memories. And you reach the body of your friend. Slumped.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, if he's got anything covering his face, can I like just take it off and just look at him and just to like I just want to assess what's happened, like his wounds.
Just while he's doing that, I'm gonna do an investigation check to see if I can see anything about Charlie.
Great. Give me an investigation check.
21.
Oof.
Ooh.
You don't find anything.
Winston.
Give me one of either Arcana or Medicine.
Arcana. 9.
Oh, your rolling has been.
Literally, I had like a couple of good ones earlier, but like my history was good earlier, but fuck me, how was it?
He's been in battle, and you can sense that it's magic that's killed him.
I'm like, Tony, get the disc, get the disc up, and I like try and lift Winston's body to try and place it on hopefully Tony's floating disc.
Yeah, I'll summon the disc. Yeah.
I guess Archie and I are outside keeping watch. I guess see if how far away are they? Are we like sort of at the perimeter? Like how far away are we from where they are?
Oh, I guessed that you were kind of outside the building, like on a corner. This is a complex that has roads and streets.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a town would.
fine, yeah. So I guess we're keeping watch, like see if anyone's approaching or looking. Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna like put my arm over Alfred's shoulder as we start walking back towards the car with Winston on the disc.
And as you do that, Archibald and Stanley hear the sound of a car.
So they haven't come from.
The car is driving from the place from the direction of the first factory,
Oh, so already
and it
there.
sound.
Okay,
It's-
okay. So we, Archie and I, run inside the factory. Put Winston back. There's a car coming. We slide the factory door shut, and then I guess we all lay in amongst. Like, quick guys, let's lay in amongst the bodies and think of our childhoods.
In my haste, did I recognize that car as the car that was the one that following us?
Give me a perception.
Oh my god, I'm so angry.
24
Oh
now.
my god!
Nat 20.
Boy.
Nat 20, brilliant.
Fucking what
As
a time.
you close the doors, you see the car go past. It's not a car, it's a milk truck type milk float. And on a Nat 20, you see who's driving. Do you know them? You see two men.
Does no one here know? Could he not describe well enough off the Nat 20 to describe it and see if we know?
Nat 20. And Nat 20 is so you begin to describe one of these men.
Hmm.
And Stanley, that could be PC Candle or PC Macca.
Son of a bitch.
Ginger hair, ginger beard. There's not many people in New York who look like that.
Must be a Weasley.
Must be. Couldn't be. But they died.
Yeah.
Oh,
They died-
oh, we killed them. You killed them, Tony. You killed them.
Yeah.
I did.
So
Is that the car? Was that in your
the car meet.
your zero?
Yeah.
Zero.
We killed them.
so
Wait, Archie, that sounds like PC Candle and Macca.
so just
But
for
just seeing what I
context,
saw.
these are the two people that you've kind of taken their role as. They're the kind of healer, medical police in that police precinct. That's why you got your job, because they got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They stop the car. You hear
Okay,
them.
Yeah, and then
Now
So
we're
can I-
well, maybe we're now the ones that are ready to ambush.
just before we do something dumb, can I tell you, when you say like the bodies in there died by magic, like they're not like they haven't all got wounds; they're just bodies.
True.
Is that right?
Fine.
Okay,
They haven't been stabbed or.
fine and clothes. We're not gonna like look like idiots. Okay.
No.
So I think I think,
Yeah, I agree. That's the way.
okay, guys, get in amongst the bodies. If it is them, let's see what they're gonna do first.
Can
In
I?
a.
Oh.
Yep.
No, I'm just very interested in trying to, make a jump. Can I? I want to make myself look like PC Butcher, which I'm very versed in doing, and then I just want to get myself like in a position similar to what Tom's saying, but I just want to be looking like PC Butcher. I'm keen to try and draw their gaze as like one of the first through the door. I'm thinking it's probably not a good idea for you, Stanley, to be one of the dead bodies, though.
I could
I would
cast Bane
agree.
Death on any of you, by the way, if you want me to.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
Say
in a
again?
worst case scenario, that's good. That's a good shout. Oh, that's a really good fucking shout, actually. Shit, yeah, he can make one of us appear to be dead, like full dead,
For an
Okay.
for an hour.
Shit, we don't have time for this.
Shit, yeah, I know. Sorry, yeah. I'm Butcher.
hour. I just say we ambush them. There's four of us, two of them. Fucking.
Okay,
Let's
we're
just
gonna-
get Stanley to hide.
Yeah, Stanley.
I'm going to
has-
be PC Baker. You be PC Butcher. Archie can just do some fucking off of shit in a minute.
Okay, Well,
We'll just
I'm
open
gonna
the shutter. If they open the shutter, we're going to be stood there
Yeah, face
over
down.
Stanley's body, looking like he's dead.
Let's see if we can
Perfect.
get away with it. Nobody move unless they do something fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna put myself opposite to Stanley, pretending to be dead. I'll do the phase out thing so that way they'll have a chance to jump on them because they'll see the police officers. And
Cool. So you all kind of go into your childhood stasis moment with the plan that you're just gonna observe what these people do before acting. Is that true? That right?
my hope
That's the plan.
is if they come close enough to me, they might be able to act on surprise. I don't know if you guys are in agreement, Stanley and Archie. But like, I don't want these guys to just look at us and then leave. You know, I think it's better than we can.
I think we probably run out of time to make a plan, so
Fine.
we'll.
But yeah,
Do.
worst case
We'll just
scenario.
do whatever.
Give me a sense of like if the door is 1 and the far wall is 10. Where are you on the row? There's rows of bodies all the way along the kind of longer side of the rectangle. Where
Oh,
are
is it
you?
not just like a big pile in the middle?
Laid out like or where.
We probably just flopped onto the pile, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm saying like 4 or 5. We're like not so far away, but they have to come in and like away from the door far enough, I would say.
Yeah. So there's just to paint the picture. There's bodies on all sides
Yeah.
from 1 to 10 of the length of the building.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Nothing in the middle. They've been kind of organized and like slumped against the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, so
Yeah,
so
like 5 along. Yeah.
So you're
I
going
was kind
to
of
the
imagining piles.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I guess let's say I want to be okay. I don't want them to see me, so I'm gonna go like the last place I think they'll check.
Sure.
So I'll probably get 10.
Great. You see the door open, and just to say it is Candle and Maka. They pick up. They come into the room. They're talking to each other, and they pick up the first body they see on the right. So it's a young woman. They kind of one puts over the shoulder, the other picks up a kind of slim-looking, gaunt man. And they both turn around, and you see them load them up onto the milk truck.
As they're doing that, I gesture to Alfred. I give a little wink and a little nudge, like, are we taking him or are we not?
I looked all. Wait, I awaken mind. Yeah, actually, that makes more sense. I awaken mind to each person, saying like, when they get to us, we go.
They shut the door.
Okay.
You hear the lock go back on, and you hear the engine of the milk float go back on, and you hear the milk float go back in the same direction to the bigger building.
Fine.
And that is where we will end for tonight.
Nice.
Thoughts? I'm half thinking Maka and Candle might be fates by the sound of it. I'm feeling it.
Like we nearly walked into
Who
a
knows?
trap and that could have gone like to shit. That was like we got quite lucky that Stanley thought this little twig.
Thank you very much for watching Mad Mad World, Rollin Dirty. Join us next week, YouTube, as always. Thank you very much for
Cheers.
watching.
Boy.
Peace.
All this light, the light of the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, I want a night is leading me home. It's coming down, raining on me. Still waiting. Still waiting, still waiting for you. all this light will light up the town. When I'm all alone, looking down the street, a war tonight is leading me home. It's coming down.